It's like my daughter likes to do it, so it's like I've gone with like more uh safer, healthier options with, you know, not exactly using ammonia bleaching, but like using like a natural bleaching process. Oh yeah. Well, like that's the funny thing for me because like my mom is naturally a brunette also, but she, because of her temper, everyone says she's a secret redhead. So she literally just dyes her hair like red and auburn and stuff. So it was like when my mom and I are standing side by side, people are like, "There's no way you're mother and daughter," and it's like, "Yeah, yeah, we are." But that's also where I get like Kat's fiery temper. I take it from my mom and the way she is. Also, I have a bit of a fiery temper myself. Oh, same, same. And like it's hard for me with my mini because like, ooh, the fact that like being a millennial, I don't look as old as I actually am. So people see my mini and I out together and they're like, are you two sisters?" And it's like, "No. No, we're not." Oh, I know you're a firecracker, sweetie. I've seen a bit of it. Oh wow. How are we doing on this? Ooh, yeah, those are pretty, sweetie. You could definitely achieve that with the Brad Mondo hair dyes. You just would have to be like go in with a brush and do it. But see, with me, I literally just dyed the entire head. Like I wasn't trying to be like careful about it or anything. I just like slapped it on and just started massaging it all in because I wanted like a whole new look. Oh yeah. See, that's the funny thing with Kat. Like I try to keep her as like calm and tame as possible, but like let someone press her or let someone like go after the girls and Cat's fiery side will come out, and sometimes Cat will mouth off and it gets Cat in trouble. We've had a couple incidences where Cat's mouth has gotten Cat in trouble, if not everybody in trouble. But then there's also been times where Cat's mouth has started something and then gotten us out of it because people have been like, "Oh, she can back up what she says." Just depends on the situation. Because that's the thing. Cat's not afraid to throw down. She's got to throw down. You know, she's not the timid girl she was when I started her 2 years ago. Well, 2.5 years ago. You know, she's not timid and hiding behind the men of her club. She is very much now come out of her shell and she is brash and she is a biker chick now. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, like when Cat first came about, she leaned heavy on the fact that her big brothers were high-ranking members of her original MC. Like her eldest brother was her VP. So like she leaned on like, oh, I can do no wrong because my big brothers will always be there for me. Well then, turn of events, things happened. Cat, didn't have big brothers anymore to, be there for her, plus other stuff went on, and Cat learned very quickly that the only person she can truly depend on is herself. And on occasion, she had, her other half. But, you know, for, I'd say about a year now straight, Cat has solidly just only had herself to depend on. Uh, Preacher and the core family of Pantheon have only been around for her since October. So like she was set adrift for a while where she was very much on her own trying to figure herself out. Yeah. Well, and like that was the whole thing like so Kat very quickly went from depending on her brothers to she met her husband and she easily fell into like her role with him, being the Bonnie to his Clyde, and everything was good with them for a while, and then I guess things just got stagnant with them, and he decided he needed to just be a nomadic for a while. So he dipped on her. So she was like, fine, I need to figure myself out now because my identity's gone. Like, I'm not his girl anymore. He dipped on me. I, you know, fall back on being a biker girl, being a biker chick. She meets a new biker MC. Seems like a good fit for her at the time. Things go on there. She gets in with them. She becomes a high ranking with them. That club starts building up. Then the president falls for a different redhead who Kat didn't get along with. Things go wrong. This other chick becomes a problem. Kat raises the concerns. He's not willing to listen. Kat's like, cool, I'm your VP. You're not willing to listen to me that your woman is a problem and basically about to tear this club apart. So choose your woman or choose this club. Your choice. Well, he chose his woman over his club. So that's where Pantheon came from. We broke away from that MC, decided to start out on our own. That you know, that president, he took those that wanted to stay loyal to him and dipped out of this city. We formed Pantheon, very quickly get everything up and running, thanks to Preacher and Jacob. And we were good for a while, till some interclub drama started, and I took a little break from the club, and that's when I realized, this club meant more to me, more to Kat than what Kat was dealing with on the side. So when Kat was given the option, hey, you can come back to the club, but what you've got going on the side needs to go away. She jumped. I jumped at it because club meant everything. She missed her family. So Pantheon came about. Uh, it was kind of like a spitball because we wanted to do something different, something not really seen. We'd seen like it was kind of like the Greek mythology thing because we'd seen like there was Lost, there was AOD. You've seen like the real MCs, the where like there was like the mongrels and all those. We've even seen like Hell's Angels try like people come up with Hell's Angels for the city and stuff. And those didn't seem to fit. Like we wanted something different, something original. And we've seen like Viking clubs, like the previous city we were in. We've seen like there was a MC called ODMC, Odin's Disciples. There was the what was it? It was either Vikings or Valhalla MC. So we were like, we don't want to go that route. We want something different. So we went with Pantheon. And originally we used god names. Originally. Like our call signs would be god names. So like for instance, Jacob was Hades. Kat was Artemis. Preacher was Ares. We did not use Zeus. Zeus was the only one we wouldn't use. But yeah, like yeah, it was cool. So like back in 2.5, so like with Kat, on the back of her arm here, she had an arrow tattoo.